Day 2 on the campaign trail, guys. I am coming to you to talk about, every day I've started out all chipper and happy and excited. And this is the second day where it has gone south, literally. Started out great, but I ended up this evening, met some great people today, y'all, met some great people, but I ended up in a county, at a county party, their Democratic Party meeting. And when I got there, they were letting people kind of talk and share. So this one gentleman shared, his frustration with the party, and he shared how, I'm just paying attention, y'all. A lot of people walking around here. So he was sharing his frustration with, the voter turnout, voter apathy, motivating the voters. He was quite frustrated, and he went on and on and on, talk about his frustration. And it's only so many problems that I could just sit and listen to. We have to talk solutions. So when I got an opportunity to speak, I talked about reparations. I did. And how we must repair Black America, and how we, in order to motivate Black people and get them to the polls, voting is an exchange. We got to give them something in exchange for that vote. We can't just expect people to, guilt and shame doesn't work, particularly with this younger generation. They could care less. So we have to give them something that will motivate them to get them to the polls. So my answer to it is reparations. Let's talk about our repair. So that didn't go over too well. There was actually 2 white people in the room. They were serving dinner to the party. There was 2 white people in the room, and they were sitting in the back. And as I was talking about reparations, they just continued to eat. They never looked up at me. So I engaged those that I felt was really getting this, really understood that reparations is due, reparations is here, reparations is now. I talked about slavery, how we got here, slavery, black codes, Jim Crow, convict leasing, no Green New Deal, no GI Bill, redlining, war on drugs, mass incarceration, now COVID-19. Yeah, reparations. And I talked about my goal is to create the infrastructure. We have leading economists that have already done this research for years and years. We don't need to study reparations. We know it's trillions of dollars. Let's just get their data, and we need the infrastructure. We need a RA. Just like we have a VA, we need a RA, a reparations administration, where we can collect, manage, and maintain a national registry that shows who we are as descendants of slaves in this country, who is actually owed reparations. Because just because you're Black doesn't mean you are owed reparations in this country. We need to define ADOS, those that are descendants of slavery in this country, and those that are owed reparations by America. Yeah. So that didn't go too well. And it didn't go well because, there's still a lot of Black people that have to be convinced that they need to be freed. So there's one lady in the room that asked me, so where'd you get your education? Where were you educated? I looked her dead in her eyes. My bachelor's degree is in computer information systems. I'm a DeVry graduate. I hold a master's degree from Emory University School of Law. That wasn't enough. So she said, so where did you go to, where'd you go to, did you go to private school? Where'd you go to school? Like, I don't know what that was, but I don't know what she needed to resolve inside of herself. I don't know what that was. Whatever it was, I didn't answer her. Because I didn't really think, why did grade school matter? I just told you where I went to, where I'm degreed. That wasn't enough. I want to believe that we want to be free. You know, I think about the Reconstruction era, like when we had our own Black Wall Street, we had black banks and black, you know, all these black businesses that were thriving. And now we have people that just go to work for these major corporations, and slavery by a whole nother name. And they're getting paid pennies while the CEOs are getting, they're just ultra mega rich. Yeah. Reparations, y'all. So today was one of those days, another day like yesterday where it just went south. Yesterday I was arguing with the white woman. Today I felt like I had to convince black people that they need to be free. They deserve to be free. I know how Harriet Tubman, the Underground Railroad, I know how she felt. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day. I'm out here. Donate, guys. Go to my website. Donate to my campaign. It's Tamara, TAMARA 4 FOR Georgia spelled out.com. Donate. I'm out here, and we have to change the narrative. I actually had a conversation with somebody who said, "You can't come to South Georgia and talk like that." Oh hell yeah, I can. And you better talk like this too, because the older generation can't convince the younger generation to vote, and you wonder why we keep losing. Y'all wonder why we keep losing. There's a disconnect. So those that are in this 30, 40, 50-year-old generation, yeah, we better talk like this so we can bring those young people in and give them a reason to come vote and a reason to fight with us instead of in the streets just marching. Because we're going to only be able to march, you know, we've been marching. And I will get in the streets. But at the end of the day, I want some results. So my campaign and my candidacy is about results. I'm trying to keep these videos short. Go to my website. Tomorrow's going to be a better day. I'm going to get a shower. I'm going to wash this off from today. And we're going to keep it moving, keep it pushing. We have more counties to visit. And I'm committed. TamaraForGeorgia.com. I am the one, hashtag the one in 21. There's 21 candidates in this race. I am the one in 21. See y'all tomorrow.